Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's having a great night. And I just wanted to jump on here because I didn't do much today. It was only like, well, I think I was on there maybe an hour. I don't remember today. But a lot has happened today. A lot of good things. A lot of opportunities. So amazing. I'm really excited. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be going to the Deal Maker event that Abraham Gray from Sub Two was hosting with Carl Allen. And Pace is going to be there on Sunday, and at Sunday night, Abraham, and Pace are doing the Get Creative from Tampa. Here it is going to be amazing. I hope I'm still going to have be there around there where I could actually be and watch it up close in person live instead of watching Get Creative on YouTube on Sunday night. It's an amazing opportunity I have that I have been gifted by Abraham Gray. I am so overwhelmed with gratitude and thankfulness. Thank you, Abraham, and Carl Allen for allowing me to help you put on your event, the Dealmaker event here in Tampa. It's at the Tampa Marriott by the airport. So that is such an exciting thing because one of the best decisions I made on my journey was, hey, Yanidi, I see you on YouTube and Caliste. I can never say your first name right. um, the uh, the event is incredible. It's just there's so many other sub two students there that are going to be there. I hope I have a chance to interact with them while I'm helping Abraham. It's gonna what? Hold on, I'm getting messages. Yeah, somebody was looking for trying to get them some deals. Let's see. This is my new friend here, Caliste. Uh, Artemis. We had a really long, amazing conversation today. And here's Yanini, my other good friend. And there's Sherry and Valentina. Um, how are you doing, sister? And Joel, my brother. What's up, Joel? Did you see that? 717 when Pace posted the he put my video into his Instagram story. My angel number. He did it right at that time. Did he time that? Was that done on purpose, Joel? Yeah. Um, you know it, brother. I've been talking about angel numbers and star seeds and all this great stuff today with my new friend. Uh, man, Joel, dude. Yeah, I see it's it's spelled wrong on your YouTube. You can fix that. Um, it's my angel number, Joel. That's my personal angel number, 717. It's um where did you find that at? Not everyone will have perfect ending to their love stories. But this doesn't mean you should give up on love altogether. I've given up on love altogether. After this last year with all the fake accounts and, and all that stuff, they made me a digital creator, when I was lacking attention for 7 years, because my story, almost 500 pounds at the start of the pandemic, 32 years of drugs and alcohol. And I know I'm not supposed to go flashback to that memory, Khalees, but it is my story. So yeah, it's been crazy, Joel. That's what Google said, huh? Wonder what Chat GPT will say about it. Why don't you go put it in Chat GPT real quick and see what it'll come up with? I'd be interested to see that. Um, yeah, it is what made me, and that's what I'm changing, trying to show people how you can change and how you can go from 1 year and 2 weeks ago, not even less than that, because tomorrow's Friday. It would be Saturday or Sunday is when I decided to change my life. I'm going tomorrow to hang out with future billionaires or billion people that are billionaires already. Going to be there at the Dealmaker event, like Carl Allen and Pace is going to be a billionaire. Abraham Gray, I have no doubt these men are going to be billionaires. 100%. I believe it. Just like I'm going to be a billionaire. I got bigger goals than him. I want to be a trillionaire. I am going to be a trillionaire. Uh, and but it's really just my mind just keeps getting blown. When I think it's been blown one level, it goes and blows up to another level. Um, there you go. Yep. And pick up pace and spin them around. I'm gonna take a pass on that one, Joel. I'll just be happy if I get to tell him about how the engine died in my car after. I know because he remembers everything. Like literally that day in Springfield when I went up to talk to him the first time. Um, I said, Pace, do you remember me? He's like, of course. And I'm like, how do you remember that? He goes, I remember everything. He has a photographic memory. He does. And I have a semi photographic memory, and it's good and bad. But and then when I went back up there, I had another opportunity because Elizabeth chimed in. She's like, "Tell Pace about how you drove from Flagstaff." And I mean, a lot of people have seen the video. Gray is a G. I am aligned. The stars are lining up. Everything's lining up for me, Yanidi. Um, but uh, when I went up there the second time, I said, I know why you remember me, Pace, because at the start of Gator training, the original, I DM'd him in a Zoom. Don't ever do that. He karate chopped me right away. And I was like, that's why you remember. He's like, he goes, no, I remember that too, but because that was great when you did that. He goes, because it set the tone because none of you were my students and none of my students would know better than to DM me in a Zoom. So it was great that you set the tone for the whole training. And so now he knows my story of that. I drove literally switched directions because Elizabeth, another substitute student, told me, come to Chicago because Pace is going to take us all out of lunch. So instead of driving to his office in Phoenix and joining Sub 2 there on November 7th, I joined it on November 7th. There's my sevens again in Denver. And then I went, I could have went up 40 and took a different route but I like going through the mountains and stuff. I'm like, well, it's almost the same distance and stuff. So I just went up there through there. And when I I want to see the look on his face when I tell him, hey, my engine blew in my car after I came to see you. I'm gonna have another story with him. Hopefully, if I even get a chance to be around him, because like I said, I'm there to not to go. I'm there to help Abraham first and foremost. He's given me this opportunity to help and be around and you know I'm going to be having access hopefully to learning a lot from everything that's going to be going on there, all the things, and then get creative is Sunday night there. That is so cool that they're gonna do it live there. um I can't stress enough how overwhelmed and filled with gratitude I am for the sub 2 community that has helped me to get here to Florida, get a place to live, and give me a opportunity to keep my journey going because it almost ended with that in Chicago. If it wasn't for Josh Keating and Carlos Ruiz, who's from Sub Two and Powerhouse Mastermind, I wouldn't have had a place to stay. And it was the last city I wanted to be on Earth for Thanksgiving from where I walked away from my family and a lot of people. And um, I was just so happy to get out of there. Even though I left my car there, I just paid $5,000 for it and all the other extra money in the Airbnbs. But if I wouldn't have been in that Airbnb, I wouldn't have been in the Mastering Multifamily being a Jetty. I wouldn't have got to be one of the top 10 in that first Zoom that she did. I wouldn't have had her teach me how to napkin underwrite multifamily in a Zoom with 100 other sub two students. I was the only one that was brave enough to say I didn't know it. And like a dozen more after that, they didn't know it either, but they didn't want to raise their hands. So I'm fearless like that. Um, yes. Hey, good evening, Yvonne. Right? Here's one of the people, Tigger. I know it worked out just like what I was telling you was gonna work out. I mean, it was just by pure divine intervention that I met LaShawn, who is renting me this room. Um, so I got to get up there early. Now, Keisha Clark, she didn't answer her phone. She said she was going to give me a ride. She lives like 10, less than 10 minutes from me. She's been here in my Facebook Live and YouTube's. She took me to Walmart yesterday where I got some stuff. They got a $29 chair there I'm going to buy because she's supposed to bring me a desk. Um, and she had like car issues, the guy coming over. So I hope she's got that all settled because I have to be there at 7:30. Abraham said show up at 8, but I said I'm always trying to be in there early. I want to be early in case I'm running late, and then if I'm running a little bit late, I'm still gonna be on time. Um, Thank you, Ivan and Yanini. Yes, I'm so happy, Tigger. Tigger's gonna be another star. She's got the perfect name for a YouTube channel. Tigger, like Larry the Lion Live. Uh, we got we got to think of something more with you, Tigger. Um, what's Joel saying? It's just amazing to see people help. They, I can't say how forever grateful that once I'm able to pay it forward or pay it back, I'd even be more grateful. Um, right now, the acquisitions team I'm on with Mikey Carcamo and Michael Barcina, I'm getting a lot of people that are submitting deals through my portal entry. So I'm going to get credit for those and get some income. I think we got pretty good on this Brandon Epley. He submitted a deal, and it looks like we're going to be able to get that closed, which will get me paid something. I'm just grateful right now. Um, Willie, what's up, Willie? My brother, powerhouse. Um, the community there is there for all of us, and that's why you gotta give back and help others. Like I'm helping my new friend Kalist. I can't say her name right. I'm gonna mess it up. Like I said, Mikey Carcamo for forever. Um, Yanetti. I'm just doing Siri. I was just teasing you, Yaniti. And Siri always calls you Yaniti. When I say call Yanetti, she's like dialing Yaniti. Um, what a story. Yes. And secondhand gratefulness, attitude of gratitude, attitude of gratitude. Um, well, we got to help you too, my friend. Uh, I'm gonna, I'm doing, still doing the direct agent. It's not gonna be till Monday. I'm not gonna be able to do my Friday and Saturday, Facebook Live and YouTube, and probably not Sunday night because I intend on staying there until get creative after get creative. So there's not unless I do it off my phone with that app I have, the Restream. It's a terrible broadcast. It looks like crap, and nobody can ever see it. So I don't even want to use it, try and attempt it. But I'm going to be making a ton of little shorts and videos, and um, I have this other. It's there's a. I'm trying not to buy any new apps for digital creation right now. Um, Trying to be conservative. Yes, it is, and I the direct agent. I have a lot of great new ideas I want to try next week with using Privy. I'm gonna want to have a lot of people come on. Like I want to have Jesse Stanton come back on again. He was on last week or earlier this week. Um, Jesse Stanton's amazing. I want to bring Eddie Charger on, Jabs Carter, Jake and Joe Sharp. A lot of people know Jake and Joe Sharp in the community. Those two brothers, they're really cool. Then there's Arian Vidal. I'm talking a lot of Tigger. I want you to come on, Tigger. Of course, Nettie is always welcome because she's one of my very first friends and partners, and she has administration. She could come on right now and anybody else that wants to come on. Hold on, I'll put it in the chat for you. So if anybody wants to feel brave enough to come on and share your story and your day or your successes or anything you want to talk about, just paste this link into your browser. I'm going to put it on YouTube or Facebook here. Give me 1 second. So, at this place where I moved with LaShawn, it has been like so every little thing has been right here that I needed. Where's it at? Like literally, there's a laundromat like right out the front door. I walked through about maybe 500 feet, and instead of having to walk all the way around to the big box in front of the buildings, there's a back entrance. The laundry is so expensive now in the laundromats. It's like 650 for one load. It was a big load, but yeah, it's pretty. It's crazy how even that's getting gone up. They charge so much for those. All right, so it's in the link in Facebook there as well. So if anybody wants to paste that into your browser, come on. And who's Brandon, Willie? Timing so perfect. Absolutely, Joel. And so that's tomorrow. That's gonna be. I'm gonna be there from 8 a.m. till I'm not sure when. Um, I hope Keisha Clark's still gonna give me a ride. She hasn't called me back. I just left her a voice message. If not, I'm gonna have to find another way to get there. I think LaShawn can give me a ride, but it's about 30 minutes to the airport from here in Tarpon Springs. That's where I'm at. You know what's really ironic is when I lived here 33 years ago, I did not intend to live in Tarpon Springs again, where I'm living now. I'm literally like a couple miles from where I first lived here 33 years ago. Crazy how it's kind of like a Twilight Zone. I ended up here again. Um, really weird. There was other parts of Florida or this on the West Coast where I wanted to live here, like Sarasota I was looking at, or Bradenton. Um, a little bit, maybe on Treasure Island or St. Pete there. Um, what does that say? Wow. Yes. Wow. Isn't it crazy? What was our take so far from after meeting everyone? I haven't met anybody yet because it doesn't start till tomorrow, Joel. Um, I didn't go to the meetup in Sarasota because I was so busy trying to get a place and worried about myself. I didn't even know Pace was going to be in Sarasota. So I could have rode down with David Guns, which is David Marsh in Seabohan, but I didn't get in touch with them. There was probably a dozen other people I could have went to. And to build teams, exactly. You can't do any of this alone. Um, it was meant to be, probably. Maybe there's some unanswered things here, Tigger. Um, but yeah, to this is a team sport what we're doing, and this community is a team. Uh, whether it's just somebody to talk to and figure things out, or the joint venture, or private money lenders, or somebody can dispo for you. You need a transactional coordinator. We have everything at our disposal. Um, I've been constantly posting in creative financing and answering posts to people that need help dispoing or getting a joint venture. That's how I met Khalees today. Um, that was we talked for 2 hours today. It was pretty incredible. Um, there is so much opportunity here if you rely on the community instead of doing things by yourself. And a lot of people they don't want to do things because they don't want to share. Because I talked to this wholesaler, he wants like a 35% assignment fee, and I'm like, nobody's going to do an entry fee of 35% because he's got it at 9%, but then he's tacking on another 25%, 26% for his assignment there. I'm like, that means you're telling people to get into this creative deal for 35% entry fee. That's crazy. I said, it's your first creative deal, even though you've done 35 wholesale deals. It might be a little bit greedy, but good luck. but I said you can submit it to our portal, but that's a pretty steep entry fee there. Um, I had an opportunity to talk to a seller in Utah tonight. Um, just how she was a nice lady, but she's got her condo is appraised at 209,000. Got it for sale by owner on Zillow for 275,000, and it was really hard to let her know that you're you're not going to get that because the nearest comp. And when she told me, I said, "Where did you get that number from?" She said, "Well, we were looking around town, seeing what other similar square foot and we're going for." But the ones in her complex, which there was a fully renovated one for 220. Hers needs at least $20 a square foot. Even at the 208, if they put 20,000, it's still gonna be more than the first one. So it some of these a lot of these sellers right now, they're thinking they got all this value in their properties when they don't, especially when the interest rates go up twice again this year. They are literally going up. The Federal Reserve told you we're raising the rates. Um, oh, here, let me put this in the chat. I always forget to do this. Oops, where'd Monica go? Copy. So if anybody needs a JV or a buyer or anything, just enter in these. That's my those are links to our acquisitions team, Cash and LLC with Mikey Carcamo and Michael Barcina. There's our buy box. We have lending form there, refinance and loan mods form, and of course the joint venture. Or we can get you an assignment fee, whatever. We're going to help you out, close the deal for you. We can talk to the seller. It's like 30 sub 2 students all ready to help you get paid. So those are the links. Those are my forms. Oh, I forgot to put the Larry the Lion ones. I changed it. I copy pasted the wrong one. Oh, that's why, because I don't have it on I have it on my phone set up like that when I copy paste. But those are the links. If you have any deals, you need that one in Atlanta. Who was that? Valentina. Um, I just talked to Eddie Charger. What's the deal? I could maybe see if Eddie could help you with that. Me and Eddie had a little funny thing today. He was posting about the Arizona tea. It's called Peace Tea. It looks like the our sub 2 symbol on the tea, and it says peace. It's the Pace Morby tea. That's why I called it. So I made a little Facebook story to counter his Facebook story. He got a big laugh about that. Um, thank you. Yeah, and we're here to help people. We're problem solvers. We're here to be solving these problems for these people. Agents versus sellers right now. I think just we're talking to the agents, trying to get to the sellers. I don't want an agent representing me to the seller, especially if they don't understand subject to in all the different strategies or apps and stuff. They're or seller financing. A lot of them have no clue, and then the ones that think they have a clue, they're going to take it upon themselves instead of letting us talk to them. Like the agents are trying to get paid. I understand that. But that's the one thing you want to do when you're talking to the patient. You want them to give you access to the seller, and you want to make sure that they know they're going to get paid no matter what. We're not going to try and because a lot of agents think we're gonna try and backdoor them on that. When we say, well, can we have a conversation with your seller? Like, well, I can talk for you. You can give me your offer and I'll present it to them. I'm like, there was another sub 2 student told me today that an agent that I had talked to here in Tampa thought I was a little too aggressive, and he was saying, just maybe watch your tone. And so, yeah, I'm going to take that into consideration. But I think I remember the agent, and she was just really adamant. She did not want to let me talk to her sellers. But he said she mentioned you by name. So at least I'm leaving an impression with these agents that she can remember my name. But I'm usually pretty nice. Sometimes I just kind of match their energy. So if they're being real defensive, I know it's a learning game. Failing forward, making progress, climbing this mountain. Uh, it's full of adversity, but I'm still making progress. Sometimes it's only an inch, sometimes it's a foot, sometimes it's 10 feet. But either way, I'm still climbing this mountain that I'm on right now. Um, let's see. Thanks, thank you, Yvonne. Um, so tomorrow I got to get up early. I only wanted to come on here for like about 30 minutes because I still got to get up and do my morning meditation, read Proverbs, read my little affirmations. They're not little, they're big ones. They're giant affirmations. Um, have to get the mindset right for tomorrow because I really like the whole goal is to help Abraham. Um, thank you, Tigger. Hey, Pansy. Good evening. How are you? So it's I got to remember it's not about me. It's about helping Abraham. Um, and but I'm getting a shirt. I'm just excited. I'm happy to just go there and get a shirt from him. 'Cause he called me. He sent me a message last night. He said, "What size shirt you wear?" And it felt really good to tell him 3X. Because I used to have to. When I got offered shirts at places where I worked and tell them it was like 4X, 5X. The biggest was 6X that I ever wore. Um, we're gonna have to order that. And sometimes even 3X might be a stretch, but I can fit into some 2X's. It just depends on who made it and the cut that is. Like this thing is huge. This is like I think four or five. But I was just doing it, wearing it to do laundry today. And this is my little Jesus cross. I've been wearing this like every day for the last week. This I got made for me by a homeless person in Las Vegas. This reminds me of my mission of who gives me everything. It all comes from Jesus and God who is within us. We all are part of that. Um, and my focus, my mission, everybody knows, or I've been trying to tell everybody, is I want to feed 1 billion people in the next 27 years. Um, that's my that's my goal, and like 10% off of whatever I make, assignment fees, wholesale, uh, creative financing, cash flow, 10% goes automatically to him. Because none of this is without his help since I made that decision to ask, say, God, I need a whole new family. I need all new friends. I'm ready to be change my life. And he has kept his his word. I mean, just look at the evidence of the last week, 2 weeks with the sub two community and all the friends that are helping me, all the people I'm getting to go see. Like, I can't wait to go see JJ Azarian, Gabrielle Dechu, um, is Effie? I think Effie might be coming there. Kevin Cho, um, Chad Glover. There's gonna be so many people there, but I know I have to be responsible and do my duties. Whatever Abraham asked me, I'm gonna do with a smile and do it with the best of my ability. Um, let me see. When you help others, you're actually helping yourself, as they are part of the same God. We are one. I wholeheartedly believe that we are all one. We are all part of the one consciousness, and especially in the sub two community. I talk to so many other sub two students that see the angel numbers, um, see the spirituality here, the love, the connection, the go giver. It's so amazing. Um, thank you, Yanetti. Day and night, huh? You should have seen the night a year ago. It was pretty. It was like a deep space, a black hole. That's how dark it was. Um, hey, Danny Ann. I don't think I've met you yet. But thank you very much. Appreciate you. I'm grateful. And Amen to all that. Looking forward to hear about what you learned for all of us. Taking it all in. Thank you, Tigger. Um, yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of rest. You should drive up, Valentina. Just come on up. Drive up for a Sunday. You're in Miami, right? Somewhere over there. Um, Valentina's a nurse. You're a nurse, right? I love all nurses. I got to give all of them props because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my nurse in Cedar Sinai 7 years ago. My heart stopped 3 times. I died. She kept me alive till they could put this Frankenstein pacemaker in me. They didn't even have the right pacemaker. They had to merge two different pieces together to keep me alive. A Boston Scientific and a St. Jude's. It's half plastic, half metal. 333. I saw that yesterday or day before. I seen a post from VI Figgis. I love his stuff. If you're not following VI Figgis, follow him on Facebook. He posts something inspirational, motivational every day. It's amazing. He's a really cool guy. Um, right? Yesterday was 2222. And like I was telling Joel earlier, when I was so ecstatic and happy that Pace took my video that I made for his birthday, my little compilation of a bunch of other sub two students and him pictures, and it ended up with me and him in Springfield. I took had when I have people take pictures of me, I say just keep on pressing the button. It doesn't matter. Just keep on hitting the whole time on my iPhone. Sometimes I'll have 60, 70 pictures of me. Well, that's what happened with me and Pace. That so I stitched them all together. So they were all separate pictures, but it looked like we were doing like action. But I can't wait if I get the opportunity and time to say hello to him. I can't wait to tell him about how my car died in Chicago after I left and met him that day, because I know he's going to remember it. He had to remember it just from seeing the pictures yesterday. But and when he did, it was right at 7:17 a.m. You know, the angel numbers. That's my personal angel number. Like, I was so grateful that he chose me to be one of his Instagram stories celebrating his birthday with all these 8,000 other sub 2 students to choose from and such amazing ones to put up. Like Marta Miner had a really amazing one with her and her daughter in the sub 2 group. I don't know if she posted it on regular Facebook, but that was so cute and adorable. And there were so many other people that had made great little videos for him or memories. I enjoyed looking at all of them, but I felt really honored to have him choose mine. Um, the man saved my life, no doubt, 100%. It is, isn't it, Tigger? That makes me an Iron Man. I don't know about that. It makes me a survivor, a believer, uh, someone with gratitude, somebody that can try and give away what I'm learning, even though I don't know it all. Um, yeah, I took pictures actually off his Pace Jordan Morby page and his Pace Morby page. I just grabbed a bunch of random ones. I didn't try and select important people in sub two or senior students or brand new. I just kept on clicking until I had, because it was 60 frames in the video. So I put about 40 or so pictures of other sub two students with Pace from past events and stuff, and it stitched it all together. Um, you just saw 717 again. Where? um, here's my sign, huh? Thanks, Joel. Um, let me see if I can, since I have Facebook open. I think it's already gone. I might have made it into a reel. I was gonna see if I could post it. I know it's not in my story anymore. I was gonna share my screen here real quick, in case people didn't see it. It's taking a minute to load. There it is. Hold on. Let me share my screen here, present this for you. Mm, go. All right. I'm gonna put this one over here. Okay, so it's this one here. No, it's different music in that one, but that is the video. But I had a different music on that one, and then I had a different one.
Hope you know I'm proud of you. They don't know what you go through. Hope you know I'm
So
proud
there's
of you.
two different
They
versions
don't
that I
know
made
what you
for him.
go through.
It was a three
Hope you
actually.
know I'm proud of you.
And these are
They
not the
don't
ones
know
that
what
he
you go through.
submitted. Let me open Instagram real quick and see if it's on there. It's on my phone. I get a little disconnected with what's on my phone and what's on my Instagram. Um, it might be in the reels. Pretty sure it is. Oh wait, those aren't my reels. Those are somebody else's. And okay, this is the one that I made for Pace that he put on. Oops, did it go? Oh, I'm not presenting the right screen. Hold on. Sorry about that. Uh, Let me represent. Share screen. This is the one he put into his story. Let me see if I can show you the message real quick between me and Pace. Which even made it even that more better. I don't use Instagram on the computer a lot, so where do I go for messages? Anybody know? Notification. Oh, there it is. Messages. So where is it at? They disappeared already. It says you mentioned Pace Morby in the story, and then he mentioned you. Do you see where I'm highlighting it right there? And it was at 7:17 a.m. right there. And then I reshared it again. But look at the message that he sent me there. He said, "Seriously, so grateful. Thank you." Um, that made my day to see that, and to have him feature my story on his birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Pace. 40. He's only 40. Such a young man. Such an incredible person after 40 years. Um, I missed a lot of comments here while I was sharing that. Uh, let's see. That was amazing. And yes, we are blessed. It was awesome. You saw it. Great. Thank you, Danny Ann. Hey, Brigitte. There's my friend Brigitte. It's not Bridget, it's Brigitte. Uh, Good night, Tigger. And thank you, Pansy. And there's Danny. And here's my other great friend, Julie Burkhart. Broadwater Burkhart. I always leave off the Broadwater part. Um, that is going to be great. I will definitely tell Pace you said hello. Out of all the people that said, "Hey, can you tell him hello?" I'll make sure I still tell him so hello. But it wouldn't be for all the help I've gotten from. There's Randy. What's up, buddy? Um, I'm just grateful to have this opportunity that I got on that train in Ohio, and on complete faith and trusting in God, and relying heavily on this community, and they've over delivered. And again, that's why I do this Facebook Live and YouTube keeps me accountable, so everybody hears me saying, I'm gonna pay it forward, I'm gonna pay it back, and I will, because this community is also going to be helping me get all of my deals. Um, if everybody sees that back there, I put that up today. That's one thing. I have a whole box of motivational pictures, and I said I used to put them all over my wall. I had a whole vision room and a walk-in closet with stuff. That was on the entrance of the walk-in closet in the house in Las Vegas, in Piccoli Ranch in Summerlin, that I want to go back and purchase. I love that house. It's not the biggest house. It's not the best, but I love that house. Even though where I spent a majority of the pandemic by myself for 21 months, 167 hours a week, just getting high, doing the drugs. It was the most loneliest time in my life. Those 21 months. 21 months. I mean, I was clean at the start of the pandemic, and then they sent us home. I hadn't made any relationships in the office I was working at. Um, but I want to go back and buy that house. Uh, but that's the kind of stuff I'd put up in there in the vision closet, which started this whole process of changing my mindset, believing in myself, believing that I could change, believing there was an opportunity. Um, JB is okay. What was this? Consistency. Yep. You have to be consistent. That's one thing I learned from Abraham and Pace when I first talked to Abraham a little while back. Um, him and Pace are the reason I started this channel, um, or started my YouTube and started doing this consistently. It was because of their first Get Creative. I think it was the very first Get Creative with him, and now here I am, gonna be with them for Get Creative with Abraham and Pace again, and it is about consistency, about showing up and keeping a schedule. If you gotta, good night, Valentina. I will. I'll make. I'll make sure. I'll try and fit everybody's name. I'll write a little card. Maybe, hey, Pace, Julie, Valentina, Josh. I don't know. They might be a little overkill, but yeah, it is. I'm gonna about. I can probably get 2 more minutes here. I just wanted to come on and share my excitement, share my hope, share my dreams, and um, all the great connections I've just made today. I made some really great new friends like Khalees. Um, she is incredible. I can't wait for y'all to get to know her. She's not a sub two student. She's not anything. She's 2 weeks into this. But she is amazing. You're really gonna uh, enjoy meeting her. Oh my God, Jonah Kirchner just messaged me. I was just talking about him and the direct to agent. I can't wait to talk to Jonah Kirchner here. Um, he says, really, uh, dressing pity of all that stuff. Sorry he's getting bombarded because he was just on the Get Creative last Sunday. Let me reply to him really quick. No worries. Thank you for getting back to me. Um, I'd still like. I'm going to be busy all weekend at the Dealmaker event with Abraham Gray and Carl Allen. I volunteered there to help them. Um, but I really like to hold on. I'd really like to help you or learn from you any way I can about your direct to agent, any advice or any videos you need me to watch or should do. I'm an open book. I'm ready. I can make changes to what I do. I'm actually on Facebook Live and YouTube right now. So talking to you as letting, I was just talking about you like 10 minutes ago. Your ears must have been burning. Um, that's Jonah Kircher that was on Get Creative last week with Zach Pate when we were talking about his deal and direct to agent. Um, that's uh, that's what I'm gonna have Kalist and me doing, and have Josh Grimmett, and um, I haven't seen Stacy all weekend. Um, and there's a couple other people that I'm trying to build this team with, and the way we're going to get paid is through the acquisitions team with Mikey Carcamo and Michael Barcina. Everything's going to go through them in the CRM. Dustin Reyna and his unapologetic results, he just added artificial intelligence to that. So it's the best CRM out there. I don't mind promoting everybody and the people that are helping me. I believe that I have to promote the people that are helping everybody. So it is 10:45. I only wanted to come on here for 30 minutes, but I enjoy talking to you and sharing my life so much with all of you, sharing my successes and my challenges, or my way up the mountain of adversity. Good night, Julie. Oh shoot! Just reminded I gotta go check those emails from Olga about the multifamilies. I still doing the broker outreach too, Julie. I'm still got us. Just I had to get settled in here. I'm still gonna dedicate a couple days a week towards the brokers as well. Um, what I really want to do is get one here in Florida where I can go and manage and live at the property for us when we buy it. In fact, I'm gonna look up the guy who owns this multifamily where I'm staying right now and see if it's open for seller finance. There's a shitload of value add opportunities here at this place. Um, yeah, I do have a big weekend. So everybody have a great night. God bless you. Thank you all so much for supporting, encouraging me, believing in me, showing up for me. Like it says up here. I don't know if you can see it. It says people say, you know, you tell me I dream too big. I say you dream too small. If you're gonna dream, why dream small? Dream big or don't dream at all. What's the point in dreaming if you make small dreams? You gotta have unbelievable dreams because even if you make it halfway, you're like farther than anybody else in the universe. And most importantly, you have to believe in yourself. Um, that's the most important thing because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. I believe in myself, or else I wouldn't be sitting here. And I love you all. Thank you all so much. Have a great, wonderful evening. And look for my Facebook story and Instagram story, TikTok, Larry the Lion 316, Twitter, Pinterest. I'm going to have LinkedIn soon. But I'm going to be making little videos the whole time while I'm there. Well, not the whole time because I got responsibilities to help Abraham. But I'm going to make a shitload of videos. And just like I was doing when I was staying at the Marriott last weekend, courtesy of Alex Passat and Karen Minerve, both sub two students. I really enjoyed that breakfast and making those silly videos of the pancakes and everything. I love sharing my life with you guys, um, and it's a way to build a new life and escape the old me. Like somebody, my really good friend here, she just told me stop bringing it up in the past. Stop describing it too so descriptively. But I do have to share it every time I'm on here for people in the future, people that don't know me, people that don't have the background on my story. Because my mission is to change people's lives, show them what's possible, show them that I can change. Um, and I think I don't know, but I think I'm going to be down to like 278 by the end of the weekend. So that'd be another pound this week. That'd be 152 pounds in 1 year and 2 weeks lost. On top of quitting all those other things. Most people would lose their mind just trying to lose 150 pounds in a year, let alone quit those bad habits that I was doing, which I'm not going to relive, courtesy of my friend Khalees telling me not to. Hey, William, what's up, buddy? Um, tell us my favorite affirmation, the whole thing. That's really long. Um, this is what I say or read to myself in the morning, as soon as I wake up, right before I go to sleep, and once or twice throughout the day. Um, I'm born to succeed. I'm born to win. The infinite within me cannot fail. Divine law and order govern my life. Divine peace fills my soul. Divine love saturates my mind. Infinite intelligence guides me in all ways. God's riches flow to me freely, joyously, endlessly, ceaselessly. I'm advancing, moving forward, and growing mentally, spiritually, financially, and in all the other ways. I know these truths are seeking into my subconscious mind. I know and I believe it will grow after their kind. God is my instant everlasting supply, and the bill is paid in divine order. Thou madest them to have dominion over the works of thy hands. I know that my faith in God determines my future. My faith in God means all things good. I unite myself with true ideas today. I know what the future will be, the image and likeness of my habitual thinking. As a man thinketh in his heart or subconscious, so is he. From this moment forward, my thoughts are on whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever are lovely, and whatsoever a good report. Day and night I meditate on these things, and I know the seeds, which are my thoughts, which I habitually dwell upon, will become a rich harvest for me. I am the captain of my soul, I am the master of my fate, for my thought and feeling are my destiny. I am now writing into my subconscious mind the idea of God's wealth. God is the source of my supply. I know God is the life principle within me. I know I'm alive. All my needs are met at every moment of time and point of space. God's wealth flows freely, joyously, ceaselessly into my experience, and I give thanks for God's riches forever circulating in my experience. One last thing, never ever finish a negative statement of thoughts of lack about financing. So I'm really excited to go to sleep and wake up and get over to the Tampa Marriott and the Dealmaker event and help Abraham Gray and Carl Allen put on an amazing event. And can't wait to see Pace. I hope I get a chance to talk to him and tell him how I blew up my car after I saw him. Um, so everybody have a good night. Thank you for watching. Larry the Lion. It sounds so crazy to say I have a show. I can't believe that. How did this all happen in a year? Amazing. I'm going to hang out with billionaires tomorrow. Is that nuts? That's nuts. A year and 2 weeks ago, I was running around the streets of Las Vegas with the less than desirable but challenged people. Um, God bless them. I pray for all of them because there's a deep, dark hole out in every, not just Vegas, but everywhere, every city. There's a lot of lonely people, people that don't have any hope, and nobody helping them. I want to help all of them. I want to help as many as I can. So, good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.